Okay, so with this video, I'm taking this opportunity to let you know a bit more about the CEARC, as called, the Center of Excellence in Accounting and Reporting for Cooperatives, and also a journal that we publish here at St. Mary's University called the International Journal of Cooperative Accounting and Management, and I'm the editor-in-chief of that journal. So with the Center of Excellence in Accounting and Reporting, you've often heard, I guess, the term, think tank, and that's pretty much what this is. So it was formed in 2007, and their founding partner was CPA Canada, Chartered Professional Accountants of Canada. And we conduct research into various accounting topics related to co-ops, such as accounting for the cooperative purpose, multiple bottom lines, integration of financial and non-financial reporting, financial statements for cooperatives, accounting for members' funds, social environmental reporting, and just a wide array of accounting topics related to cooperatives. So in terms of, I guess, our intellectual contribution, the center has been very active. It's a small center. It's just me. I'm the person who heads it up, but there's no other paid employees as such. And this is just part of my job. I also teach accounting courses. Not as many because I have to run the center, but I still teach accounting courses. So if you looked at what we've done over the past few years, there was an impact report that the Sobey School of Business conducted in 2018, and up to that point we had awarded over $94,000 in grants. We had 31 articles published. We've done over 50 conference presentations. We have a newsletter. We've done book chapters, etc. And we've also embarked on a unique project called Cooperative Performance Indicators, and again, we have a lot of people involved and impacted by that project. So besides myself as the Executive Director of CEARC, we have other people involved as well. So Dr. Fiona Dogood, she's our research fellow, and she's an adjunct, in other words, like a part-time professor in our Masters of Management in Cooperatives and Credit Unions. And I teach in that course as well, and in that program as well. And she's done a lot of major research studies. So she's a self-employed consultant specializing in cooperatives. So she teaches here at St. Mary's, and she also teaches at Cape Breton University in their master's program for social enterprises. But some of the studies, she's done some national studies, international studies, she's done work for the World Bank, so quite an impressive history. We have Maureen McCulloch. She's recently retired, just this year actually, professor from Oxford Brookes University in the UK, but she also teaches in the master's program. We have Nick Ralston. He's a hedge fund administrator for a large international fund, but his office is based here. And he's also a part-time instructor in financial instruments here at St. Mary's. And he does research work on various topics as well. And all of this for him is just a volunteer thing. He doesn't get paid. He just does it because he likes to do it in terms of the research. We have Willie Robinson. She's a retired CEO from Inova Credit Union, and she's a chartered professional accountant, and she has 2 master's degrees. She has an MBA, plus she has the Masters of Management for Cooperatives and Credit Unions. And again, she's volunteered her time to help me with various research projects. And we have Eric Goslin, who's based in Winnipeg, and he's a graduate of our MMCCU program, and he co-founded a multi-stakeholder bike co-op in Winnipeg. And again, a very talented person, and he's a research assistant, so when I get various grants, I hire Eric to, on a few hours a week basis to help me out with different projects. So some of the things that we have funded, we funded a report on the impact of financial and non-financial activities to mobilize the cooperative advantage. That was to a group in Alberta. We looked at food cooperative financing for a research group in Ontario, and we looked at social impact measurement for researchers in Italy. So those are some of the grants that we've provided to others to do research. And in terms of research that we've embarked on ourselves, with myself being the project leader, we're working on a cooperative performance index. We have another project on the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. And we're looking at specialized accounting standards for cooperatives and international integrated reporting. So we have quite a few projects on the go for a very small center. So turning now to the journal that we publish, as I mentioned, I'm the editor-in-chief of that journal, the International Journal of Cooperative Accounting and Management, and we publish after the article's peer-reviewed. So if you haven't heard of the term peer-reviewed, what it means is when someone submits a paper to be published in the journal, as with all journals, the author's name is removed, and then the paper is sent out to two people who are, experts in the area and the topic that the person is writing about, to review the paper and provide, constructive comments and feedbacks for improvements that, could be made to the paper. So they don't know whose work they're reviewing. So it's an anonymous peer review process. And you've probably heard the term peer-reviewed quite a bit recently during COVID because, as various companies have come up with, vaccinations and have their results, you often, hear the term, these are preliminary, they're not yet peer-reviewed. So that's what it's meant by peer-reviewed. So a wide array of topics, as you can see there in the PowerPoint. And we also have a newsletter, and you're welcome to sign up for the newsletter if that's something that interests you as well. Okay, so that concludes the video on CEARC and the journal.